Now I'm just gonna go ahead and get the YouTube chat on screen. Anyway, thank you for tuning in today. If you are just watching the beginning of the stream, because I don't know how long it takes for the stream to start once I click the start button. But anyway, like I said just now, if the stream was already running, I'm gonna click on a couple of buttons here. We're gonna get the YouTube chat on screen. We're gonna do things a little differently today because we will be streaming a game. That is why you are looking at my desktop wallpaper. Yo, what's up? Yeah, you know what's funny, Wade? What up, Wade? It's good to see you, buddy. Wade in the chat has chimed in. He says he is so anti Katy Perry. Well, I'm not really pro Katy Perry. I just think it's hilarious. I mean, how stupid does she look with that stupid ass flower in her hand? I mean, it's like the dumbest hippy dippy bullshit I've seen all year. I mean, come on, really? Like, she looks like she's fucking stoned. She's like, no wonder the flat earthers think the earth is, whatever. But they're wrong. The flat earthers are dead wrong. But, it's like when you see this, it's like, it makes it easy for them to post a video and be like, oh, look how fake space is. And it's like, you know what? I can argue with them, but I'm not really in a mood to defend that, So hang tight. We're going to just get a couple of things ready here. I got the pop-out chat window. I want to make sure it's sized up appropriately. Hey, what's up, Bill? Oh, you already know. LCX, what we got planned for tonight. Yeah, L put me onto this game, as a matter of fact. And, I don't know if L knows how much I like a good space opera or science fiction plot, but like this, when L is putting me onto the lore, the backstory in this game. Uh-oh. My mouse pointer is acting up a little bit. Let me adjust my Wi-Fi antenna real quick. Uh-oh. I'm not wearing pants. Let me just put my camera on a black screen while I adjust my Wi-Fi. And yes, I said Wi-Fi. There we go. Because I learned something interesting. I learned that the we got over here too. I learned that. Oh, cool! We got Master Gundam Senpai. Hey, what's up, buddy? But I learned that a while back. I was using my the built-in Bluetooth on my motherboard or on my desktop. I guess it's actually a separate card. It's actually the Wi-Fi adapter has Bluetooth on it, and it's the same type of Wi-Fi adapter you would use on a laptop. And I didn't really use the Wi-Fi more than I used the Wi-Fi for a little while, but only long enough for me to crimp new gigabit cable so that I can have a gigabit line. But it turns out you need the antenna installed because if you ever use the Bluetooth speakers, like sometimes maybe I'm cleaning the room before I have speakers on my desk now, but a while back, like 2021, I was using the Chromecast speaker pair to get stereo audio. And I learned that it doesn't play right. It skips a lot. It's got a bad signal because you need to have the Wi-Fi antennae installed in order for that to work. So apparently, even though Bluetooth is something that you don't usually associate with a Wi-Fi antenna, in this particular context, it uses the same antenna for the Wi-Fi as it does for the Bluetooth. Apparently, because the minute I stuck antennas on, the audio worked fine. But it also means that I left my dongle at work. So I have two mice. I got the Kensington, he's got that like nice vertical shape. I have this Logitech here. And the Logitech can work on Bluetooth or with a dongle. I left my dongle at work. So I had to use Bluetooth. And what I noticed is when I wear my bone conduction headphones, which are tangled up here, the mouse underperforms. So just now I was clicking on stuff and I was noticing the mouse was acting a little janky on me, but I'm going to be alternating mice for this game tonight. So as I was in the middle of doing, I'm going to go ahead and get the chat on screen and we'll take it from there. It's doing it again. Gosh, that's so frustrating. Like, just like the mouse is working fine. Like I'm doing this. I'm on my right monitor. I'm doing this with the mouse right now. And just as I'm going here, let's try. Let's see if I can demonstrate. Yeah, I click on it. Oh, now it's working fine. I bet you if I rotate the mouse, no, it's fine. Now it's working fine. Now that I'm showing you that it's working fine. Oh no, it feels janky. Like look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the mouse pointer. Does that look right? Just jumping all over the place there. Okay, let's try that out. Let's try it out. Okay, now the mouse doesn't work at all. Okay. Maybe I should just use the Kensington. And ironically, the Kensington has a busted scroll wheel on it. All right, so anyway, let me just get this working. I'm sorry I didn't set up the game beforehand, but I wanted to make sure, you know, I say hi to the chat, get everyone situated. Yo, this is so janky. I'm sorry, this is absolutely frustrating. I'm going to put this mouse away and just use the other one. All right, there we go. Oh, that's much better. All right, so where was I? I was putting the chat on screen. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys. And if anybody's disturbed by the Katy Perry, let me know. I mean, I intend on keeping her there, but if anybody really is perturbed by the Katy Perry, I will get rid of her. But as I was saying, the way before was everybody hates Taylor Swift, right? Especially conservatives. But I mean, good God, when she's wearing that bunny suit and her hips are like that, just saying. All right, we're just making a few adjustments here, making sure the audio is ready. Getting the YouTube chat. Where's the chat box? Do you guys see chat yet? No, I don't see the chat. I gotta turn it on. Oh, wait, that's weird. I don't see the chat. I'm gonna click on the YouTube chat. I'm gonna pick a random message. I'm gonna pick Rusty Rivers. Oh, I know why I didn't turn the plugin on yet. Hey, what's up, James? Good to see you, buddy. It's good to see you too, Rusty Rivers. Yeah, I see Rusty Rivers wherever the cool kids are at. There we go. Okay, we got the chat plugin enabled. So if I press refresh. But yeah, Elle was putting me on to the lore for FREESPACE 2. And it kind of resembled Babylon 5 a little bit insofar as how the hyperspace technology worked, where smaller craft can open up a sort of jump gate, right? But yeah, that was fun. It was good seeing you with Gator yesterday. That was really that was a real treat. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to pop in. Did I pop in after you left? I think I popped in after you left. I don't remember, to be honest, but it's good seeing you all the same. I don't know. I was there while you were there because we were talking about the Game Boy. Yeah. And hello, LCX. Somebody gifted to me lossless scaling, and it works pretty well for scaling up old games with full. What does that even mean? Like, I know what that means. You know, my vocabulary understands what that means. I just, like, is that like a third party application that does this? I gotta look that up. I'm gonna look that up later. But because I mean, you know, like for example, NVIDIA has that DLSS technology. What joke? What joke was mad? I don't even know what joke. All my jokes are the best. I mean, in my humble opinion. Oh my goodness! I still got to order the water cooling components for my computer. So I got the fish tank. I cased it out. I know what type of adapters I need now. I got more detail. I picked the pump. I got an Amazon shopping cart. After this stream, I'm ending the stream on time tonight because, well, not on time. Like about an hour after I start playing the game, right? About an hour from now, let's say. All right, let's focus. Let me focus. Ooh, yeah, I know. Ain't that spooky there? I hope that doesn't bother anybody, but if it does, hey, wait, where did? Okay, good. We got Slim Image chat there. So, do we want the whole entire chat log on the screen? Let me know if you guys want the chat to occupy, like, you know, part of the screen. In fact, you know what? That's a good idea because I'm not going to be clicking on every message as I go along. I know that that's not practical. So hang tight for one moment while I get that figured out. We're going to make this happen. There we go. You know, we get everyone's avatar. We'll maybe crop it like that. I'll crop it a little bit more. And then when I play my video game, I don't have to click on your chats. Astronaut. Someone type a really long message. Oh, wait, L did. Okay, good. Perfect. I'm going to scroll up a little bit so I can see the long message. Oh, crap. A new message came in. I'll scroll up. I just need a long message. I want to make sure I could size this up. I want to make the margin hug the edge of that message right there. There we go. Now we're golden. Now we are titanium alloy. They say silence is golden, but what is noise? Iron? Is it iron? Is it titanium? Low. Okay, so I have to put the chat on the left side. I got no choice there, but we are shrinking it. There's like no way we are making that chat fill up the screen. Sorry, not sorry. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Okay, and then we're going to put the Rumble chat up tonight. Yeah, that's right. We're going to put the Rumble chat up. So that low spec Linux laptop gaming don't come up and go, oh, you're not doing the Rumble chat. Nah, but he had a good point. I should show some love to the Rumble crew. And, you know, tin and lead, James says. All right, that works. That definitely works. All right, so I got to find the where is the, I guess I'll just go through every window. Oh, there it is. And then we're going to go to the YouTube chat because in the YouTube chat, I'll show you something cool. I'm going to show you guys something cool right now. Okay, so up there on the left side, you can see the chat windows, right? I'm going to go and take a filter from the YouTube chat called the color key. Oh, crap, there's no color key there. There it is. I'm going to copy the color key. I'm going to open up the filters for the Rumble chat. I'm going to paste the color key, and boom, it filters out the color black so that the chat is transparent. See? Now the chat's transparent. So in the rare occasion, in the rare occurrence that somebody says hello in Rumble. Oh, crap, I got Kick open too. I'm going to put the Kick on my left monitor, but I don't expect it to work. Oh, by the way, I don't know how to make this game work on my main monitor. So, I mean, it's on my main monitor, but it's not really on my main monitor. So the Rumble chat's on the bottom left corner. If somebody says hello, it's going to just, you're going to see a random message floating around in the bottom left corner. And that's just the way it is. Like in the Tupac song, that's the way it is. I just use my phone to see chat. Well, it's not about seeing the chat, L. It's about, like, you know, like what you do, L. You know, when you have that little graphic, that nice little PNG in the background with the chat log in there, and people can see who chatted what. And then when you do those recording streams, you know, it's like, it's about that. But yeah, you're right. Like, if it's about reading the chat, absolutely, yeah, I could just use my phone. Except when I'm on 3 platforms, then, you know, that gets a little tricky. It's okay. Your apology is accepted, Slim Nim. I will let it slide just this once. But if you leave again, I'm kidding. You know that. There's no reason to be sorry, Slim. I didn't even do anything yet. I should be sorry. You meant what you said, and it's okay. Word. Astronaut Katy Perry isn't real. Astronaut Katy Perry. I just said Katy Perry. That's a nice, by the way, I gotta say, the bling looks really nice. Look at that thumbnail right there. Look how good that bling looks on Godzillionaire. That looks beautiful, by the way. I mean, I gotta say, I've never seen that thumbnail so large, but it looks good. And once again, Mr. Senpai, it's good to see you. Mr. Gundam, I love Gundam. I'm a big fan of the UC Timeline Gundam, and I do appreciate the like, too. I think I liked one of your videos once. I should revisit your channel, make sure I like some more videos. Good to see you, James. Good to see you, Rusty Rivers. Rusty Rivers is always a good time. And let's get to it. Okay, so I got hey, Timbo Tube. What's up, Timogini? Timboghini is a long-time subscriber to this channel, and I am honored to see your avatar and your helmet. And you. Hiya. I wish you could feel other things, or feed other things onto the screen, like having all of your Twitch I can do anything I want on my screen. It's just a matter of how much of this shit do I want on the screen. I don't have Twitch comments. But actually, interesting you mentioned what you mentioned, Slim. I know what you mean. VStream does have that to some extent. I believe it actually works. So if you ever watch Pop Culture Mechanic on Tuesdays or Saturdays, you will see something like this. Hey, why is it frozen? Am I frozen, guys, or is that just a glitch with VStream? Okay. Am I frozen? That's weird. I can't see the preview window. Okay, I'm not frozen, right? You guys can see me doing this, right? I'm doing this. You can see me. I'm not frozen. Because the restream preview, oh, there we go. I'm waving my hands now. You can see, look, you can see my hands are waving. But anyway, as I was saying, there's a chat box right over here, and it does combine YouTube, Twitch, and possibly Rumble together. Don't quote me on that. And possibly Kick. And so whenever Oris chats on, like, say, Kick, it actually shows on YouTube. But I don't use the unified chat because I'm a boomer. No, that's not why. It's because I don't want to use the, I don't want the chat to occupy the screen like that, you know? But anyway, let's roll. All right, let me figure out how to open this game because I know I did some funny business. I'm not live on Rumble. Well, tough shit, Rumble. Huh. I'm not live on Rumble. Let's fix that. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, let's take a look at the settings here. Oh, okay. We're live on Rumble in 10 seconds. Channel doesn't support custom titles. Streaming, sending data. Sending data. We should be live. Thanks. Wait, thanks for the heads up on that. It looks like I wasn't yet. Now we're on Rumble. All right, good. Good looking out, bud. It's actually, yeah, it's a good catch. Now we should be live on Rumble. Whether it'll show on the video, I don't know, but I mean, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. And now we should be live on Rumble. Whether it'll show. Now we're good. Thank you, Wade. Oh, on the video. I don't know. Box there. Wade told me I'm not. I mean, now I'm not gonna go. Yeah, but I wasn't before. There we go. Now we're good. Focus, brain. Now we should be live on Rumble. That's how my brain will focus. Now we're good. I got the FREESPACE 2 commands on this screen right over here, guys. Now, periodically, I will reference this as needed. I don't know what the consequences of pressing Alt-Tab are. If I was really smart, I would copy and paste on this screen right over here, guys. Now, you know, periodically, I will reference this as needed. I don't know what the consequences of pressing Alt-Tab are. If I was really smart, I would copy and paste on this screen right over here, guys. Now, you know, periodically, I know why. As needed. Sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is beautiful, Sherry. I love that. I love the Doge dog right there. I think that's a Doge dog. Like D-O-G-E, not E. I have an echo? Uh-oh, I hear more noise. Uh-oh. I gotta mute everything. I'm sorry, guys. I'm playing my crap on Kick, too. Don't go to Kick, okay? If you guys know it's good for you, don't go to Kick. Just don't. Trust me. I mean, trust me, not don't trust me. But also, don't go to Kick. I mean, you can go to Kick if you want. I don't recommend it. I think that would just be like an exercise in insanity. I don't know. I'm not crazy about Kick. There's some things about Kick I like. I mean, I want to like Kick, you know? But I kind of like, I just turned on the spam filter on Kick. So I'm going to go add the chat to, yeah, we're going to do Kick chat 2, and then I'm done. The echo is gone now, right? It should be gone now. Ah, crap, I can't use the color key on Kick because it's actually off gray. I don't think we're going to do the Kick chat today. I don't have time for this. Okay, you know what? We're going to half-ass it. There we go. I got it. All right. So we got the Kick chat here. I just hope that nobody messages me on Kick because if I do, it's gonna be a freaking spammer. Hey, what's up there? Chaos for you 728. Yeah, word. All right. Hey, what's up there, awesome one? All right, let me figure out how to open up this game now. I feel like such a boomer. So I believe I gotta go open up the binary file on the C drive, right? Is that how I do that? Right? Oh no, I put it on my E drive. E:\\. See, at the time I thought I was gonna use the GOG installer, but apparently I told the add-on, the plugin, the add-on to reference the Steam copy. So this thing that says Gnosis Library, that's how I'm running the game, I think. So I think we go here, AVX. Oh, AVX instruction sets. They really cooked the CPU. That's good. All right. And I think that's the one we open. I'm not really sure which one I open. FREESPACE 2 open x64 AVX. So we're going to find out. I don't know which one's going to happen here. All right. That's not the right one. So I don't even remember how okay, so I used an auto installer thing, right? To install this. Like I downloaded some crap. I ran it. In fact, let me go to the download. Give me a second. Let me just switch my regular screen so that you guys don't see my downloads folder, just in case I have anything bad there. And then we'll take it from there. Yeah, I download everything I see. It's not just bad stuff. I might not even know it. It might be like a person getting eaten alive in there. Look, I got a bootleg copy of Windows 10 right there. I mean, that's an example. All right, here we are. FSO installer. So I'll give you an example. So here's the FSO installer. So I ran this somehow. I think I unzipped this that said this. And I ran an executable. How did I do this? How the hell did I do that? Oh, I remember. Is that executable? FSO installer master. Okay. That's even less confusing. That's the crazy thing, yo. Anyone remember how to open this game? Do I just open up regular FREESPACE? Is that how that works? Alright, we're gonna figure this out. Alright, hang tight. I should have made notes when I opened up the game the first time, huh? Let's read the README file. Let's Google it. How to open FSO mod. Download and install FREESPACE installer. The installer will guide you to the FSO. Download and install the blah blah blah. Install and configure. I did all that crap. How do I open it the second time? Like I know it opened automatically. Yeah. Oh, you leaving already? All right. Well, I hope you checked the replay. We're gonna be playing some space combat action here, so you know, you might like it. Oh, that's very sweet. I mean, honestly, everyone says that with every version of Windows. I mean, really, if I'm not clutching my pearls now, I can't really clutch my pearls for Windows 11. That being said, I'm not installing Windows 11 in a virtual machine on my server. That's like the type of thing that's perfectly suited to doing, like that's like the idea is that having an outdated copy of Windows when it goes to end of life. That's the kind of thing you want in a virtual machine. All right, so as soon as I figure out how to open this game, I think we're just gonna open it from the start menu or something, and we're gonna see what happens. So we're gonna open it from the here we are. All right, let's see what happens. I don't know if this is gonna work. This might break it. This might break everything. All right. Yeah, this is gonna break everything. Man, I feel like such a boomer right now. I'm sorry, guys. Let me figure this out. I'm sorry. I'm going to focus for real. I'm going to put this on my main screen where I can see the folder. Okay, we're not sharing the wrong screen. So right now you're just looking at me. And let's see here. I got the last 3 downloads. Ojamaho Doremi. There's a fun little magical girl anime. We got the FREESPACE installer master. I think that's what I ran before. And we have an icon that says for all platforms or not for all platforms. Don't know what that means. And then we got release notes. And oh, here we are. We got some instructions here. All right. Yeah, because this is an old game. A good game, though. And when I ran the game without installing this mod, you run into some weird issues. So then I found some instructions. They're like, oh, download this thing and run this. And it's like a mod. And I did, but I think I'm missing something here. Okay, wait. This is the zip file. And I unzipped it to one of my drive letters, right? That was the E drive. Oh, here we are. Wait, that's not it, is it? I'm just gonna open up every executable in this folder until something works. So I ran this whole little utility. It like went through all these steps. It did some stuff. It was great. It worked. And I can't remember what I did before. Okay, I just think of the drug ads for conditions I don't have. Hold, please. Don't worry. Yeah, that's actually, there we go. Thank you. I'm going to leave that on the screen while I work on this. Thank you, Slim Nim. That is helpful. Okay. I'm about to go and do some boomer stuff here. Let's see. Okay. How to launch FSO after installing. It's a boomer question. Open the WX launcher. Okay, that's already progress right there, right? What is this WX launcher? Okay, I think we have a hunch here. WX launcher. No, that's not it. FSO. I remember now. Gnosis. That's the keyword. KNOSSOS.net. There it is. All right. I got something, I think. No, wait. That can't be it. I mean, it is it, but I feel like this. Okay, wait. What's this? Let's try opening up this icon here. Let's see what it does. Oh, got it. I got it. All right, good. Wow. Let's pin that to the start menu so I don't forget it. Pin to start menu or something, or just copy it anywhere for now. Let's just copy this C drive and I'll pin it later. There we go. Okay, good. There we go. I got the icon. We're looking good here. All right, guys, let me just close some folders, make sure there's nothing sketchy on the screen. And then we're going to switch to my topmost monitor. And I'm going to put the YouTube chat somewhere where I can read it. Okay, the YouTube chat's on my left side. So this is what I was talking about. This thing here. I need this. This is like a launcher I had to install today. Oh, yeah, they will. And that's a beautiful thing. I like that, you know? And there's like opportunities. Like I found an app, just a website or an app, a cloud platform where you can design your own missions. You can design, like, you know, so the idea is that you build the hardware, which I don't think it could be anything. I think it's got to be rated for space. So whatever you design has to be able to, like, you know, meet certain criteria. All right, let's launch the game and see what happens. So am I sharing my audio? I am. We'll adjust the audio. We'll lower the audio if we have to. I'm going to read this. I didn't read this the first time I did it. So I'm going to read it this time. I want to understand what I'm opening in case it's anything important. So don't really care about the 1.8 gigs. All right, that's the correct directory. Yes. Disable in-game options. I don't know. I'll leave that setting alone. Mod default configure what? What am I configuring? I am not touching any of those settings. Oh wait, there's actually really good stuff here. Disable specular reflections. This is why I know why my mouse is acting up. I gotta turn the Bluetooth off of my phone. Yeah, that creates interference. My other mouse, I mean. So this mouse is a busted scroll wheel. It's a good mouse, but bad scroll wheel. So until I fix that, my solution is, apparently I just stumbled into another mouse that has a perfectly good scroll wheel that I usually keep at work. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, it's better. Wait, is it? It's off. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes because I like this mouse a lot. We'll even turn this one off just to keep the interference down. Oh yeah, that's like butter. All right. I mean, I guess I'll leave these settings alone. Game speed, I discovered that earlier. I was pressing a button that increases the speed. I think everything's fine here. So how do we launch it? All right, here we go. Thank you for your patience. Oh, goodness gracious. That chat box. Oh, I see. If I don't click on the chat messages, they don't come up. I should probably shrink the Rumble chat a little bit, but at this point, well, no, I think it's the same size. Yeah, you know, it's the same size. I thought it was larger for a second. I'm returning over and over again to thoughts of how to make a shielding magnetic field for Mars, particularly manufacturing a lot of electrical cable to make that happen on Mars. So I think the answer is just living underground and maybe making localized magnetic fields, not doing the whole planet, you know, James? But, and how's the audio? Is it too loud? I hope it's all right. If it's too low or too loud, I might change it and I might not, but let me know. But interestingly, if you ever read any of the Larry Niven works, they had these things called Bussard ramjets. And by the way, for the duration of this stream, I'm going to be looking up here because my upper right monitor is like here. My monitor is like up there, so I can't really like look at the webcam. I'm sorry about that. I might be able to change settings to move it around, but I don't want to mess with it right now. But yeah, Larry Niven, you know, wrote some stories that involved Bussard ramjets. And a Bussard ramjet is like a long thing. Imagine a truss on the back of the ship. You have a area with your drive section. So maybe you have your drive section back here, and then you got like not really a tank. That's a bad analogy, but the idea is that on the front of a Bussard ramjet, you have a cone made of wires going like hundreds of miles, and you create a magnetic field to capture interstellar hydrogen, because as you're moving at relativistic speeds, you can take advantage of that magnetic field to both protect you from certain things, but also to collect that hydrogen that you can continue to fuel your ship with. Yeah, this is the intro. I already watched this intro, but I think it's worth watching again. So anyway, some people imagine Bussard ramjets as just having these magical magnetic fields, but the reality is to project a magnetic field of the shape and type that you need for that purpose, you do need at least need to have some high voltage wire or some large, you need to have some kind of wiring or cabling in order to form that magnetic net. Now on Star Trek, the warp nacelle is on. Okay, this is a non-painted model. So on Star Trek, these are the Bussard collectors here.
Years have passed since the Great War.
So you got your warp nacelles.
The Shivans vanished half a lifetime ago.
And the Bussard collectors actually do have a magnetic field where they can collect interstellar hydrogen, or I guess emit stuff, which is what they did in Star Trek Nemesis.
The legacy of ghosts.
So of course on a Starfleet ship, you have your warp drive, your warp core, your matter antimatter reactor back here. originally you might imagine is that you have it there because you want to isolate your secondary hull from the front. You know, if there's any radiation back here, you want to keep it back here. And you want to keep the people in the front
of cities
in a safe environment where the bad radiation is not coming through. And of course, these nacelles, they're practically like incinerators. So you keep these away from the hull because the emissions coming off these warp cores, which is really mostly high energy plasma, might cook or radiate you. But that's another topic. But the main lesson is that the bestowed collectors on Star Trek are practically irrelevant because they have unlimited energy in Star Trek. And that poor man, you can see, had a family there. Saw how he had that holographic projection of his family, and he just like the battery died on it like 20 years, 15 years after that battle.
They say our people have no present. Only a past filled with horror. And a future they can only dream of.
Ah, okay. I do remember learning about the Vesudans, and from what I can figure, the Vesudans are allies. So Ella's pointing out that Terran shield technology is also Vesudan tech.
A new alliance.
And the Shivans are assholes, apparently, from what I can figure. And it's, I don't know if they're, I guess they're aliens named after the, you know, the god of death. You know, Shiva. I am Shiva. Can I move my mouse pointer to my other screens while this is running? Oh yes, I can. It just will pause the audio. Look, it got like this large ship. Look at that, and those engines look like large fusion reactors. Like they are, you know, little suns, little stars right there. And in a way, like that's how it was in the three-body problem when they finally built the you know, North American fleet and the Asian fleet. The ships had these engines that when they were leaving the solar system, you could see them quite far away. So I've already gone through the initial pilot certification, but I can't see my mouse pointer. Uh-oh, I really can't see my mouse pointer. That's not good. Like, I literally can't see my mouse pointer. That sucks. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. Okay, so we drag this window around here. Oh, for the love of God. I really can't see my fucking mouse pointer. Alright, we're gonna just roll with it, but that's not fun. It's weird. I can see my mouse pointer in the OBS window. So you know what? I have a solution to that. Okay. I could fix that. I can make this work for me. Full screen projector, monitor. Shit. Wrong monitor. We're going to make that full screen projector on monitor 24 inch. There we go. Okay, good. Now I can see the mouse pointer. All right. Thank you for your patience, guys. I like, it's funny. I really can't see the mouse pointer unless I, oh, that's better. All right, good. We got this. You don't really need a mouse pointer in this game, but like normally you should see a mouse cursor here. So I did something. I clicked on my bottom screen and now I can't see the mouse pointer. And I'm not going to waste your time, guys and girls, by exiting the game, even though I would love to fix that. So I don't know what happened.
Commanding officer of the GTD Aquitaine. For those squadrons joining us here in Vegas,
hey, what's up, some person? In space, no one will know you fought it. Well, unless you're not wearing a suit or you have a poop flat in your spacesuit, you would be propelled forward.
You join an elite crew of 10,000, the finest officers and enlisted personnel serving the Alliance today. After 18 months of fighting, Admiral Bosch's Neo-Terran front has become the most significant threat to regional security since the Great War ended 32 years ago. The NTF demands the independence of their systems and the revocation of the Beta Aquila Convention, or BATAC. The BATAC Treaty centralized power of the GTVA as the supreme authority in Terran Vesudan space. Integral to NTF ideology is Bosch's vision of Neo-Terra. A utopian society where the lost grandeur of Earth will be restored. Bosch and his followers oppose any alliance with the Vesudans as a threat.
Yeah,
to
and we
the
got some
future.
real star systems here too. As El says,
The
FREESPACE
rebels
2
are
is
entrenched in
so
Polaris,
immersive
Regulus,
and
Sirius.
serious.
Before we hit these strongholds,
Deneb,
we must secure
Alpha
Epsilon
Centauri,
Pegasi.
that's our
Alpha
nearest
Centauri,
neighbor.
and Deneb.
Polaris
These
is actually a
contested
double star.
systems are now the
Regulus,
focal point
that's
of
real
Allied
too.
operations.
Visuda, I don't think is real. Vega is real though.
Allied command
Procyon?
has ordered the Aquitaine into the Deneb system. There, we will reinforce the 13 Vesudan battle group, led by the GVD Samtic. Both the NTF and the GTVA have sustained heavy casualties in the battle for Deneb. In the past 72 hours, we have lost the GVC Andromeda, the GTC Trafalgar, and over 15 fighter wings. Command anticipates the arrival of the Aquitaine and the Samtic will shift the battle for Deneb in our favor and force the NTF to withdraw to Sirius.
So I'd imagine spacesuits only have to be like still suits if you plan on spending more than 18 hours in them. As for Slimnim's comment about you've legitimately heard that space smells like burnt roast beef or rubber and toast. Well, not exactly space, but when you're on the lunar surface, you have that lunar regolith, which is sort of like volcanic rock, but it never has experienced like erosion. And so the consequence of that is, alright, so I still can't see my mouse pointer. I'm just gonna roll with this. Like,
This is Captain Lukaku,
because I can
squadron
see me
leader of the 53rd
highlighting
Hammerheads.
things,
At 0320 hours, the
I can,
Aquitaine entered the Deneb system. Admiral Petrarch launched fighter
James,
and bomber
why
wings as
so
part of an all-out
serious?
attack against NTF positions throughout the
but
system.
during the Apollo
He has kept the
program,
Hammerheads on standby
and they found out that
until
that
now.
stuff, just due to the electrical properties, either had a positive or negative
The
charge.
situation is developing
You know,
near
due
the
to
inhabited
solar
planet of
charged
Cygnus
particles.
Prime. We have
It would
over
stick to
100,000
everything.
Vesudan refugees fleeing
The
their
lunar
colonies and
dust would stick
transports.
to the
Allied
glass
ships are
visor,
rescuing the
thereby
Vesudans as
scratching
quickly
the
as possible,
coatings
though
on
the
it when they
logistics
move
of
their
this
visors
operation
up
leave
and
many
down.
refugees still vulnerable to rebel attack.
It would get inside the lunar vehicle. One night when they went to bed,
At
they kept the
0545,
suits
we
on
received a distress
because
signal from
that
a
was
refugee
like
convoy
considered
900
safer
clicks
than
or
sleeping with the lunar
kilometers from the
regolith
outer
all
orbit
over
of
the
Cygnus
place.
Prime.
And I
The
forget if they had the
Vesudans
helmets
responded
on
with
with
a
the
wing of
air
Serapis
supply.
fighters, designated
But
Epsilon,
they did
which
some
have just called
weird
in for
shit on like
reinforcements.
Apollo 16 or
Alpha Wing, you're
17.
going in.
I forget which one it was.
Because these
But
transports do
the
not
problem
have
with the
jump
lunar
drives,
regolith is you
must
don't want it
protect
getting
the convoy
inside your
until the
control
recovery
panels.
ship
You don't want it
arrives.
getting inside
With
the
all warships
switches and
engaged and other
toggle
convoys
buttons
in
and
dire
stuff
need
like
of
that.
protection,
So
we do
that
not
was
know
a
when craft
real,
will become available.
concern, and it
Command will
still
keep you
is a
updated
big
and
time
send in
concern
reinforcements as needed.
if we forge forward into, lunar habitation, for example. If, free enterprise sets up shop on the moon, these are hurdles that need to be addressed. All right, let's roll. Hey, what's up, Lady Mist? Good to see ya. Let's see, did I miss anyone? I think we're out of one. Alright, same thing. Gotta use the mouse to touch type. Alright, so I forgot to do something, guys. Look how slow my mouse is moving. So I'm gonna switch to my other mouse and hope it moves fast enough to get me going. I think L might be able to tell me as I go along how this
We
is
have
going.
orders to protect your convoy. What's your status? Over.
Alpha Wing, we have lost 3 transports to the rebel attack. The surviving vessels have sustained moderate damage. We anticipate the
Alright,
rebels
so
will return
H
in
to
greater
highlight
force.
enemy combatants. T to
Hang in
target
there, Iota. Command will send a
friendlies.
recovery craft as soon as possible. All right, Alpha. Let's get to work.
And if
We
I wanna
must
match
defend these
his speed,
transports until a recovery ship arrives.
I can match their speed like this. So when I'm in combat in close quarters, I find it extremely difficult to turn.
Sensors picking up incoming hostiles.
So I kind of just like
Closing in.
move my scroll wheel a lot, very aggressively. Oh, there we go.
We will defend the transports.
See my turning radius? It's awful. So that's something I think I was supposed to go into settings to address. I'm gonna roll with it anyway. This game was released, I don't know, it's not a new game, but this is a mod that enables it to actually run. So there we go. Bottom left corner indicates the object that I just targeted. And then I'm going to use my scroll wheel to aim. Then I'm going to aim at them like this. And I got my missile selected. We're going to pick a different missile. We're going to pick the, oh crap. There we go. Got it. Okay, got it. So what I do is, if I have trouble with steering, I just make sure I use my afterburner to get away from the enemy, and then I make a turn. So this guy's 3,000 meters away, apparently, so it's a little easier for me to, you know, get him in front of me. And then, just like a fighter pilot's heads-up display... Oh, he's coming right at me. See, that's why I didn't get the little thing on the side. Hey, what's up there? Nice to meet you. What's up? Sirivisan. Serini Vasan. Cool name. I apologize if I botched the pronunciation, but augment forward fields. Ooh, I wish I knew how to do that. I had a screen on my bottom. I had a little, let's see here. Actually, I can tab out of this for a second. I do have some instructional information here. So maybe if we open up the same tab twice and we just kind of shuffle it like this, then, oops, I can see two columns of information at once. So for example, there's my busted scroll wheel, strikes again. That is not what I was looking for. We're looking for this. I do need to have this information on my screen. I really do. Wait, that's not even it. What am I doing? Oh, I see. It's a lower post. Okay, I got this. There it is. Okay, good. So we're going to, let's see. Targeting is the topmost. Ship is the second one. So we're going to just start with these two columns. So targeting is the left. See? We got targeting. I know what we're going to do. I got this. We're going to make this real easy for me. See? And then we're going to open up another tab and put it to the right like this. I know this might seem a little weird, but hey, as long as I can see it, you know what I mean? And I'll worry about the fact that I can't see my mouse pointer. When I'm in game, I'll put that on my left monitor where I can see it in a little box. Okay. So you got ship and weapons. So let's figure this out here. So we got targeting and ship. Then somewhere under bank left, when pressed none. And let's see, bank when pressed none. Okay, so that's that. And then we're going to go to miscellaneous like this. So miscellaneous was like this. So that was cycle radar range. And I'm not doing multiplayer. So there it is. We got the, in fact, I don't need any multiplayer commands. So miscellaneous would be the rightmost column. Target HUD is the letter L. Match target speed, I already know. So we can just put these two columns. We got these two right here. So I think we're good here. There we go. We got everything I need on the bottom screen. And then I'm going to take the OBS window. I'm going to just make a preview box so that if I can't see my mouse cursor, I can always reference whatever's going on in the OBS video box that will be overlaid over here on my left side. And yes, I know we have Katy Perry. For anybody new tonight, we're just playing a loop of Katy Perry because how dumb she looked, you know? Never mind trying to pronounce my name. I appreciate that, man. I apologize, and I appreciate your being chill, being cool about it. I mean, still, I like pronouncing hard to pronounce things. Or some things are not hard to pronounce. Just that you know, we're not accustomed to pronouncing them, and I believe in enunciating crap and figuring it out. But like I said, I'm not gonna fixate on how to pronounce the name right now. You know, it's like I agree with you. So anyway, main issue is I think my mouse is slow. So yeah, as I go along, let me know. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out how to augment engine. Okay, so let's see. I gotta augment my shields, right? So let's take a look here. Ship forward thrust. Okay, target. Okay, so I don't see anything about shields in here, but I'm sure I'm overlooking it. I might just YOLO it and see how far I get without doing things properly, and then eventually I'll learn how to do it correctly. You know what I mean?
DVD Samtic. The vessel should be exiting subspace momentarily.
I'm gonna have someone coming out of subspace soon. And looks like I got a couple of friends here who been dinged up a little bit. Hope they're alright. Let's not.
The NTCV Belisarius, a Deimos-class corvette, has run our blockade of the Sirius jump node.
Belisarius.
We are now tracking the vessel through subspace. We have
ooh,
vectored
the
its course to your
numpad.
immediate
That's
vicinity.
a good idea. Oh, that's nice. Yo, thanks. Thanks for that, Surya. I got the numpad right here. Oh, that's butter. Oh yeah. And I can press control. Oh yeah. I got this. Thanks, buddy. That's helpful. That's helpful. And I can rotate with this too. I'm not accustomed. Okay, I gotta use the mouse for precision targeting. Do we have to board it or do I blow them up? Or was it destroy? Oh, destroy Aquarius.
All
right.
units stand clear of the Samtic and Belisarius.
Belisarius, this is the GVD Samtic. You are ordered to power down and surrender.
Is that the Belisarius?
Negative, Basudin. The NTF is the only legitimate authority in this system. Surrender or be destroyed,
I was given orders to
Belisarius.
stand clear.
This is your final warning.
Page up, page down, home and
Your
oh, thank you.
posturing insults us both, Basudin. I will
Oh,
not give
got
up
it.
my ship.
Thanks. Oh yeah, okay, I get it. All right, let's see here. Okay, so let's see. We got G, S, and E on the bottom left corner. So what is G, S, and E? Auto target.
Belisarius objective has been neutralized.
Okay, so I also the mission incomplete means you pay the price for the next. Oh shit! Did I miss something? I wasn't even paying attention. But I did get. I see.
Zeta and Theta. You are relieved of your escort, Alpha Wing.
Mission accomplished, Alpha. Return to
Oh,
base.
good. I didn't make a
Well
mistake
done,
yet.
pilots.
Right? I didn't make a mistake. All right.
Iota, you are cleared for docking.
Do I dock or do I go into hyperspace?
Roger that, Samtic. Moving into position now.
Oh, I do go to hyperspace. All right, there we go. So let's see here. Page up, page down. Okay, so I did test out insert home and page up, and I presume that delete end and page
Good
down
work,
would do
pilot.
something
You held off the rebel
related.
attack and saved both Basudin transports from destruction. Your squad mates and I all agree. you'll
Gun,
make a
shields,
fine
and
addition
engine.
to the 53rd
Ah,
Hammerheads.
GSE. Thank you.
Command reports that
That's
75%
helpful.
of the refugees have been
Not this
recovered with
early.
casualties.
You
The
will
remaining
campaign mission.
25%
Okay,
are
gotcha.
under
So
Allied
it'd be a little bit
protection.
later. I understand.
We also won major victories against the NTF. The NTD Jacobus
Doc-
and the NTC Hayes
Dock
have
is the
been
repair
destroyed,
and
our
reload.
blockades
Yeah, I
of the
believe that
Alpha
was. I should remember that key. I was doing it early. It was like
the rebel fleet.
Fifth
Furthermore,
R,
600,000
Fifth
ground
M.
troops will soon land on the surface of Cygnus Prime in our effort to
Resupply.
retake
I did get a
the
resupply during
Next
training.
mission, pilot. The battle for Deneb is not over yet.
Got you. Okay, so it's, yeah, I figured as much. There's certain things I can practice as I go along later on. Right. So, like I said earlier, I can't see my mouse cursor outside of my OBS window, so I'm just gonna YOLO it, you know? Because you don't really need to see the mouse cursor when you're playing the game, right? When you're in
Command has
flight.
ordered the 53rd Hammerheads to secure an NTF depot in the Deneb asteroid belt.
Mhm.
6 sentry guns are positioned around the depot, and rebel freighters are now moving the cargo out of the area.
Oh yeah, I
The
downloaded some
NTF has gone through a lot of
FREESPACE
trouble to hide these
ships
materials.
for a space engine. loaded them up in orbit of the moon
Alpha 1, your
earlier
mission is
for
to seek
fun
and
to
destroy all
see how
targets
they
of
look.
opportunity, including freighters, cargo, and sentry guns. Beta Wing will scan the cargo. Recon sighted a wing of Lokis guarding the depot, so prioritize these
They got
betas.
ships called Lokis? I know a guy named Loki. Pretty
Do
cool
not
dude.
underestimate the importance of this mission, pilot. The depot raid won't win you any medals, but it can be just as vital as taking down a cruiser or corvette.
Oh, Mission
You
Depot
must
is...
sever rebel supply
depot is
lines if
very
you want to
important.
achieve a decisive victory.
A depot raid won't win you any medals, but no, that is vital to the war effort. I mean, okay, so destroy all NTF fighters, destroy all freighters and sentries. All right, we could do that. I mean, I hope I could do that. I gotta get the mission done. Okay, it
Okay,
was
Alpha Wing.
from the days before mouse control, so you will not. Yeah, I mean, the mouse works, but as you saw, it's very slow. So what I like is it can be nice to use when you want fine control, you know? Like I said, as I play the game more, I'm sure
Let's take
I'll
out the
figure out
fighters
what
and
needs to be
freighters. Beta will
changed or
scan the
not.
cargo. Watch those sentry guns. Beta Wing, target cargo units and close in to scan. Optimal distance is 150 meters. Alpha 1 and Alpha 3, you target the fighters. Stay focused on those Lokis.
You're right, though. I gotta stop using that.
Command, we got a problem here. We can't scan the cargo.
Run a diagnostic, Beta. Are your sensors malfunctioning?
Objective negative. There's some kind of shielding on these
I gotta
units.
stop
Our
using my
sensors can't
rocket.
penetrate.
There we go. I switched my Tempest
Acknowledged,
missiles,
Beta. Abort the scan and engage the enemy.
What about a recovery app?
and we're gonna use both lasers, even though we
Beta.
lose rapid
Command will
fire.
not risk recovery in that asteroid belt.
Okay, secondary objective complete, apparently. So now, destroy sentries, destroy...
Incoming jump signature. Hostile
Okay,
configuration.
Aquarius has arrived.
We're facing multiple bandits here. That cargo must be vital.
I'll admit, I'm alternating between the mouse and keyboard quite a bit. I know I'm gonna have to break that habit or figure out which one I like more. But I gotta say, the keyboard, I only played with the mouse earlier today, and the keyboard is a vast improvement.
Bandits incoming.
Oh crap, I gotta remember up, down, gross. I wonder how I shoot my missiles with the keyboard. I actually don't know how to shoot my missiles. How about that? Like, I know how to shoot it with the right click button. But that's the only thing that's limiting me right now is, let me see, I'm gonna press random keys on the keyboard, or I'll read the instructions. Right, targeting. Weapons, primary fire, left control. Okay, got it, spacebar. Got it. Spacebar is what I need to know. Space the fire.
We have secured the depot, Command. All bandits have been neutralized.
Yeah?
Alpha and Beta, destroy the
Those
cargo
dirty
units.
bandits.
Hold on, Alpha. Long-range sensors are picking up another hostile target 3 kilometers from your position.
Are there any
I'm
non-hostile
reading
targets?
nothing here, Command.
We're detecting a faint EM signature from one of the asteroids.
Can I get loot from there?
Now.
I'm still not getting a clear
Oh, yeah.
reading.
Okay,
There's too much
fields.
interference.
There should be a flashing
So,
red blip
it
on
looks
the
like I
radar
can
screen
amplify
in
my
your HUD.
fields, but it doesn't increase my
Wiggle your
forward
finger until
fields. It
this
simply
blip is
increases
centered
my
in the
fields.
radar.
And let's see.
This will point you in the right
Guns.
direction.
Wait, GSC,
It's a large
something.
asteroid,
Energy.
Command,
Okay,
with some
guns,
kind of
fields,
structure
and
built
got
into
it.
the surface.
Okay, so if I want engine, I go
Let's
real
take a
fast.
closer look. Proceed with caution, pilots.
Control is missile. Oh yeah, I got space. Oh crap, I wasted a missile. Yeah, we got it. I got missiles on space bar here. All right, so let's go and find that next bogey. I see a bogey. Letter H. Oh, that's weird. He's got stealth or something. I can see him, but I don't see him. Oh, there you go.
I need to rearm.
Wait, who needs to be rearmed? Me or them? I feel like I'm shooting fish in a barrel here. What am I missing? Oh wait, that's an asteroid. Alright, that was a waste. Was that a waste? Or is there something here? Yeah, right. The space bar is where people go for relaxation and socialization. Now, when I worked in retail tech support, I was telling a customer to press the space bar, or even before that, I was telling a friend to press to type, to hit the space bar, and he starts typing space bar.
We're scrambling bomber wings now. Destroy that base, pilots.
Oh, they're sending a fighter to attack a base that is meant for bombers. I feel like the
Wing now in position.
bombardiers should do their job.
I'm picking up incoming hostiles.
Engage and destroy those fighters. We need to clear a path for Delta Wing.
Okay, I'll get the fighters. That's my job. I'd rather attack fighters than the base, you know?
This is Admiral Bosch of the Neo-Terran front. Allied fighters, break off your attack.
Command, the rebel leader is on that base.
Disregard that transmission, Alpha. Admiral Bosch is in the Polaris system. This must be a decoy.
You destroy this installation, you sign the death warrant of our race. I demand unfettered access to the Sirius jump node.
There will be no negotiations, Bosch.
Listen to me. If my safety is guaranteed, I'll withdraw my forces from the base.
Pilots, destroy that installation. You have your orders.
Alright, kill my afterburner. Gotta get used to these controls a bit. Might have to play with the sensitivity on the keyboard here, but we're not gonna do that now. We're just gonna roll with it, you know? Yeah, my afterburner is recharging, alright, that's cool. Alright, we got the next bogey up here. Oh no, that is not a bogey, that's the whole entire base.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Got it. I can handle them. I think I ran out of afterburner fuel. Yeah, my tab button's not working anymore. Either I did something wrong or I don't have a tab button. Alright, let's just roll. Let's go match their speed, even though I don't see how matching speed helps me over here. But I guess as long as they're moving forward, I'm moving forward. So that's easier than me pressing the gas pedal, huh? And yeah, I just got no afterburner. I killed my afterburner. Oh wait, do I have to resupply? Is that what I gotta do? Yeah, I did. I know how to dual fire. You can see I got my Tempest missiles enabled right now. So I got dual Tempest missiles, but I don't think my range is good, and I'm out of afterburner fuel apparently. So I can't really go and, approach this target at a speed that is appropriate unless I resupply. Let's see here. So okay, so equalize my shields. So I got my. Do I have to equalize my shields? Look, I mean, well, how do I equal? I can just move these bars like this. So I figure I want more gunpowder. Oh wait, what did I just do? Okay, well that's.
No time, Command. The vessel is powering up its subspace drive.
Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, that's why. Oh. Do I have to blow him up too?
Bosch and his warship have jumped. This mission is over, Alpha. Return to base.
Spent too much time trying to figure out how to beat a good pilot. I guess that pilot training program didn't work out so well, did it, huh? So yeah, I got like a vague idea of how equalizing fields works. I'm still exploring that, but I know it's got something to do with the insert home page up, delete, end, and page down button as as Studia has explained. And let's see here. Your front shields are taking a lot of fire. Yeah, that's true. So the thing is, I must be doing something wrong because I can increase, if I'm reading this correctly, on the bottom right corner, I can increase my front and back shields in unison. Maybe I have to press the shift key or the control key. No, that's not it. But evidently, I'm doing something wrong because I can only increase, like, see, like it's got the bars for the front and back. Now, I don't know if we have aft weapons. Q to equalize. All right. Oh, I see. So what does this do? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I know. There we go. I'll jump now. They'll blame you for that. Yeah, I'm gonna get some shit from the commander, huh?
Command has issued no official explanation for Admiral Bosch's presence in the Newb system. The hidden base and the shielded cargo units only compound the mystery of the Admiral's agenda. Under the circumstances, there was nothing you could have done to stop the escape of Bosch's command frigate, designated the NTF Iceni.
There's nothing I could have done, but they're gonna blame me for it, aren't they? Press the Katy Perry key. Oh yeah, we still got Katy Perry floating in the corner in there. I think the shield balance is num pads. Alright, we'll check it out. Yeah, I've been using the numeric keypad to move up and down, left and right, but perhaps when I turn off num locks, it'll work. Alright, let's roll. Alright, so I'm gonna take the mouse pointer, bring it up here where I can't see it, and we're gonna find the accept button. I'm sure I'm gonna accept blame from command.
Intelligence has tracked Admiral Bosch's command frigate to the NTF Iceni through subspace. We have vectored its course to the Sirius jump node. The 53rd is being scrambled to seek and destroy the Iceni before it escapes to Newb.
Seek and destroy.
We have pre-assigned your loadout, and your fighters are now standing by. Report to the flight deck pronto.
Yeah, it's kind of fun though. Yeah, I agree, James. It did look cool, and I'm glad once I got the game to work. You know, basically, more or less. Still could use some tweaking, figure out how to run it on a different monitor, but yeah, I'm liking the gameplay here. I wish I knew this game existed when I was younger. I would have never finished anything else.
Command, we're 5 clicks from that Corvette. Those coordinates you gave us were bogus. We don't stand a chance of catching that ship.
You have your orders, pilot.
Command, where's the blockade? Why isn't the Alliance guarding this node?
Our line of defense has been reprioritized for engagements elsewhere
Oh
in the
shit, they're
system.
pissed. That's crazy. Those guys are pissed. They were left hanging. They're like, where the fuck is our reinforcements? They are not happy. Katy Perry's my ensign. Yeah. Ensign of double-handed oh, never mind. We're not gonna say that. You are a very... Oh, that's an interesting story. You are a very small cog in a very large war and ships.
Would be well advised to question the wisdom of your leaders.
They wanted a fighter to take down a capital ship. Well, you should.
Subspace drive. The Iceni has jumped. I repeat, the Iceni has jumped.
Oh wait, was I supposed to blow him up? Am I supposed to blow him up? Am I supposed to blow him up? Did I make a mistake? Was that me? Was that my responsibility? Did I was like talking to myself. Oh crap.
I don't think so. We're risking our lives out here. We deserve a straight answer.
You can discuss this at your debriefing. We now have reports that rebel vessels are heading for the jump node.
Wait.
Stand by for
Who's the
mission
guy
update.
talking on the radio?
Command out.
I mean, I can hear the black dude.
Command let Bosch escape. What are you talking about? They pulled the blockade. They gave us the wrong coordinates. There's no other explanation. Why? Why would they let him go? You tell me, pilot. I'm informed on a need-to-know basis. Stand down. We're on your side here. Why did we attack the Iceni? Why did we destroy that cargo? I can live with being a pawn if the game makes sense.
Right, okay.
Freighters with Loki escort. These targets escape the asteroid depot. Destroy those ships before they reach.
Oops. Oh, that's a pause. Oh crap. What did I just press?
Wing here. Target acquired and closing in.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so apparently that must be the alternate camera. Okay, so I feel like I'm zoomed in really close to my own ship now. How do I get back to cockpit view? Okay, there we go. Alright, and then... Okay, that's interesting. Pressing the numlocks key on my keyboard pauses the game, if you believe that. So, anyway, we'll just roll with it. We're gonna pick the, no, I only got Tempest missiles. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, crap, I hit something. Oh, shit. Okay, I got lucky there because it wasn't my skill that got me through that. I'm gonna press letter Q. Q didn't do anything. Oh crap, I shoot my missiles by accident. Alright, let's go. Like I said, I'm alternating between. Oh crap, I keep hitting that button. So apparently I'm using my numeric keypad to like maneuver. But anyway. Is that my guy? That's not my guy, right? Who's the guy talking on the radio? Is that me? And what's that blue, green shit?
Missile bank depleted. Calling in support.
Yo, what's up, DJ? Play nice. Good to see you, man. As you can see, I'm learning to play FREESPACE 2. And you know, there's quite a bureaucratic mess here. They're sending us without proper support, expecting us to destroy capital ships. Just Q to equalize. Okay, well, I'll press Q to auto equalize. I just hear like a beeping sound when I do that. Destroy the Iceni, destroy the freighters, destroy the Gemini and Leo. All right. Real quick, before I do this, let's see if I'm missing anything here. Let her know there's a big guy underneath her seat. That says don't panic. She's not on a seat. She's just floating with a hippy dippy ass flower there. Learn to command your men too. They're strong. I gotta command men too. Look, I signed up for as little responsibility as possible here. You can assign, you can control, assign, and assign tasks to them. Okay, so apparently, jokes aside, I did not even think of that. I'm gonna guess that is related to these little commands listed. Well, not little. These commands that I have here. Okay, so equalize energy settings says Alt D. Equalize shield is indeed Q. Augment forward shields is the up arrow. Okay, that's pretty intuitive. And then aft shield, left shield. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Add or remove escort. Alt E. Clear escort list. Increase time compression. Don't press that unless you want to. I did it by accident before. So right off the bat, I'm noticing escort. Alt E. So I can select other units using T or H, and then I presume I can use Alt E to add or remove them as escorts. Okay, so I guess we could try that out. I don't know if I'm using that correctly. The weapons, I basically have the right idea. I haven't utilized any countermeasures yet. Kind of still getting a feel for it. And it looks like next time I play this game on my own time, I'm going to need to get a real feel for it, you know, the input. Because I know that this is not, you know, going to make sense for me to juggle between keyboard and mouse constantly, you know. So we're not going to do that. You know, I know I have to set my mind on using the keyboard or mouse, right? Or in particular, the keyboard, I guess. So let's see, what other tips? You guys give me good tips. Thank you very much. Green are your wingmates. Of course, I know that. Red is the bad guys, right? Green, red. Is there another color other than green and red? That would be something I'm not aware of right now. Learn to command your men. Yeah, so I don't know how to command my men, really. I have an idea. Alt E. Okay, we're going to try C. We're going to try C. and the regular numerical keys. I'll try to letter C and the numbers. I'll give it a shot. Let's roll. Do you really want to end your mission? No. Well, I mean, I do, but no.
2 NTF cruisers have jumped in.
In real life,
The
I'd want to end my
NTC
mission,
Glorious
right?
and the NTC Impervious. They are heading for the node. Eliminate the fighter escort pilots. We'll deploy the Samtic to handle the cruisers. Those cruisers have anti-fighter beams with an effective range of 1,500 meters.
Oh, geez.
Lure the escort away from the cruisers before you engage.
Ah, okay. We gotta lure the escort away from the cruisers before we engage. All right. So let's see here. Let's target. Let's see. We got the Scorpio. Okay, Loki class fighters, I guess. We got the Levi. Oh crap, that is dope. I don't know if they were aiming. Are these two of my ships fighting each other, or? Yeah, I guess it's one of my guys. Okay, I'll go after a fighter.
Hull integrity for no!
Oh, he's dead. Hull integrity. Ah, that was funny. All right, let's increase my engine power so I can get there faster. Oh crap. Aft shields. Frontal shield. Alright. Let's see. Oh crap. I hit the wrong arrow key. Alright. Let's roll. Oh, fudge you. Ah, fudge you again. Let's make some distance. Maybe if I put some distance between us, I can turn about.
Cover me! Cover me!
Cover you? How do I cover you? I don't even know how to cover myself. Bro, I'm not gonna have a ring. Oh, I see. I can cover my wingman like this. I can help him out. All right, we can do that. That's one of my ships, right? Oh no, it's not mine. Oh crap, I'm out of Tempest missiles. Oh crap, he's got a big ass cannon. Oh shit, I'm getting blasted. Ah shit. Oh, pardon my language. I hit the pause button by accident. Oh crap, I lost my heads up display. Uh-oh. Alright, I don't know how to get my heads-up display back. I don't know what buttons I'm pressing. I'm sorry that I'm acting like a boomer here. Oh, crap. Alright, whatever. We're gonna stick with this. I'm going down. Now you know how it feels. Oh crap. Oh crap, whatever he is. I had it. Alright, we're gonna use that. Even though I'd rather have a heads-up display, I know I don't have time for that right now. I gotta work my... you know, I really do need a heads-up display, actually. That's not good. Oh, wait. Okay, let me read the chat here. Alright. No game screen. Yeah. Oh, wait. You guys can't... Oh, crap. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you guys missed out on a lot of the action. There was a lot of action there. You guys can hear the audio, right? But yo, she's scrubbing my back. Yeah, a little lower, Katy Perry. Oh yeah, that's better. You want to? You guys want to see something dirty? You want to see something lewd? Watch this. How lewd is that? How lewd is that? All right, I'm sorry. Let's get back on topic here. If your wingmen all die, you have a bad time being Rambo. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. All right. Audio is good. Thank you. You don't need to stinking game screen. Oh, you don't. We don't need no stinking game screen. Oh, I thank you, awesome one. That's sweet of you. Katie's like a creepy Jack in the Box at this point. Yeah, let's get rid of Katy Perry real quick. This is getting okay. Does anybody want Katy Perry in the side of the screen? I'll keep her there if you guys want her. But I'm gonna get rid of her right now. But if anybody like is vocal about me bringing back Katy Perry, I'll bring her back. Because like it's the stupidest thing I've ever done is make a loop of Katy Perry doing that. I gotta say, when I saw that mission, I was just like, wow. Like, I get it. She's like trying to be a hippy dippy person or some. Anyway, I don't get it. That's why it's funny. Anyway, let me get rid of Katy Perry real quick. It's true. It is taken away from my production value. As a side wing woman, yes. Yeah, I want to see more HUD too. All right, let's roll. Fair enough. Times game asks, you want to skip the mission? All right, let's see if I can figure this out here. So I lost my HUD. All right, let's get back to ship, and then I'm gonna press random buttons.
Cover me!
Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, wait, that doesn't do it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, but it's not useful. Yeah, it's not useful, but it is cool. Am I missing a heads-up display because my subsystems are damaged or because I made a mistake? Oh, I've been flying away from the thing a while now. I might wrap this up soon so I can just kind of regroup. I don't want to waste yours this time while I figure out how this works. Okay, that's my backspace button. I'm pressing random keys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to not cover you, buddy. I know you're gonna. I know you. I'll tell your family that you fought valiantly. I'm sorry. What are these? Can I control these? I can't control these, right? All right. Just all I need to know is. Okay, I'm gonna Google it. How do I get HUD back in FREESPACE 2? Okay, HUDs and cockpits. Custom HUD gauges. No. Lost to HUD. I hope the person means they lost their hub. The AVX HUD blah blah kind of breaks the database. Da, 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 da. Is there anything to do to make the mods hub take priority in campaigns? Okay, that's not really helpful. All right, I'll bring the screen back in a second. All right. Enable toggle. Let's try toggle HUD FREESPACE 2. How to disable HUD in third person view? Why would anybody, what kind of heathen would want to do that? You can also use the camera and lock camera controls behind the ship. Shift O. Okay, let's try Shift O. Shift O sounds like a good option here. Shift O. All right, we ready? Let's try it out. All right, we got the game back. Shift. Oh yeah, we got it. All right, we're back. Where's my wingman? I'm here. I'm gonna rescue you, buddy. I'm sorry for leaving you hanging, my friend. I didn't mean to leave you hanging. I just needed to figure out how to do my job. Hope you understand. I don't want to waste my afterburner. Alright, we're gonna bring some energy back to the shield. Oh crap, I lost my weapons. Oh crap, I lost my mouse. No, I literally lost my mouse. Oh, I see. There's like a button on the side of my mouse. That's my bad. My fault. I'm sorry, guys. All right, there we go. We're back. And no missiles. So we're going to have to use the Suribachi missiles. I know I'm saying that wrong. It's Subachi. But Suribachi is a cool name. Mount Suribachi from the Battle of Iwo Jima. I mean, it almost sounds Italian. Okay, so, this is the ship from earlier, I think, that oh crap, yeah, that's the ship from earlier. Alright, can I take out his cannon? Can I take out his cannon, or should I just approach him from another angle? Maybe I can approach him from another angle, you know? Right, Okay, I had to try. So, my goal was, I knew I was gonna get pummeled by the anti-aircraft fire, so I figured if I like kind of got close to the hull at point blank, I'd be able to, like, you know, do something there, right? Let's clean things up real quick. I want to clean up the rumble chat. I don't want to delete the rumble chat. I just want to split it in half so that I can see the half that Wade occupied and the half that Sherry occupied, like this. Because I love the dog. I love the Doge dog. That's cool. But that's like 5 of the same message. We're going to shrink the rumble chat like that so that we don't have as many messages there, so we could just clean up the screen a little bit. And we're going to roll. Again. Quick start mission. Sure, why not? As soon as I find my mouse pointer, I'm happy to quick start the mission.
Engage full
what I missed.
intercept the ICD.
Alright, let's see here. Game has a funny feature. No, I want to see more HUD. I want to see more HUD too. Yo, I'm on the same page as you. I mean, like, really, like, I'm not anti-HUD. I like a HUD. Fair enough. Times game. Oh, yeah, we've been over this, and then we've been over that. No housing and urban development bureaucracy. Future already looking better. Oh well, you didn't even see the half of it yet, James. Was watching a home and garden TV with Mom today, and they built a high-class ghetto with 250K box houses. What? Box houses. Maybe you accidentally toggled it off. I did. That's exactly what I did. No, I literally did. That's definitely what I did. Imagine if this was like Dark Souls and there's no pause. There's no pause? Nah. Really? Like, what do? Go and find like a corner somewhere where there's no bad guys and alt tab out of it? I mean, hibachi middle. No, I said suribachi. That is spelled suribachi. And that's the famous photograph taken by a photographer named Rosenthal, where they took I think a flag from an LST, and they put it on top of Mount Suribachi. And then later on, they redid the flag. But what's interesting, not to be bringing up World War II, but what's interesting about Mount Suribachi, apparently there's like 1,000 separate soldiers who have claimed to be in the group that raised the flag on Mount Suribachi. And there's a reason for that.
Command, we're 5 clicks from that Corvette.
Because anytime soldiers were camped out near Mount Suribachi, they went back, took the flag down. They literally, okay, so soldiers that were camped out near Mount Suribachi would literally take the flag down and put the flag back up so that they could like just be like, yeah, I put the flag up. I was there. I put the flag up. But obviously it's like almost a joke at that point. You know, like, obviously they are not the same 11, 12 guys who put the flag up in the famous photograph, but I could appreciate the sense of humor in that. I mean, if I was there, I would do the same thing. All right, let's see here. Let's keep going.
And where's the blockade? Why isn't the Alliance guarding this node?
Our line of defense has been reprioritized for engagement elsewhere in the system.
AKA Command are assholes. Nah, maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. I mean, he's right. They had to reprioritize. So, I'm guessing that's like representing a jump gate location or something. Am I even using my resources correctly? Alright, let's try to blow them up anyway.
Status brief, Command. What the hell is going on here?
You're out of line, pilot.
Out of line? I don't think so. We're risking our lives out here. We deserve a straight answer.
You can discuss this at your debriefing. We now have reports that rebel vessels are heading for the jump node. Stand by for mission update. Command out.
Damn it! Command let Bosch escape. What are you talking about? They pulled the blockade. They gave us the wrong coordinates.
Well, it's still flag protocol to take it down at dusk and raise it. Oh, that's another factor. You're right. So if they were camped out for like a week or a month, yeah, they would have to take down the flag, right? But that's not even it. I think they were just taking the flag down in the middle of the night to do it. But then again, I gotta double check that. But there's some interesting things you'll get from these interviews
Inbound
sometimes.
freighters with Loki escort. These targets escaped the asteroid depot. Destroy those ships before they reach the node.
Beta wing here. Target acquired and closing in.
Oh, I got a hit from that far away. Hey, the doggone rumble is no longer animated. Are those my guys? How did they get there so fast? And should I be doing all these weapons like... Oh good, we blew it up. Were we supposed to blow that up?
There's one freighter left. Let's finish the job.
I'm really bad with the numeric keypad here, but well, I'll get the hang of it eventually, right? Oh goodness. Alright, gotta get that lead up indicator. Oh shit. Please don't make fun of my sucky gameplay. Well, I mean, you can make fun of it if you want, but just to emphasize that I am a noob. That's all I ask. I don't ask you guys to pretend I'm good at the game. I just ask you guys to acknowledge I'm a noob. I'm learning. In a month I'll be a pilot ace, a fighter ace. I'm sure of it. Actually, I'm not sure of that, but I'll try. Oh, hey, hi, I see you there. Hey, friend. How you doing there? Let's play. Wait, am I supposed to shoot the lower part of the ship? I see that indicator there. Oh crap. Shields up. Alright, yeah, you die. Oh crap, too far. Alright, aft shields up. Alright. Let's, oh crap. Alright, let's bring that afterburner back so I can get away from you. Then we'll bring the shields and guns back. We'll bring the frontal shields back up, if I'm doing that correctly. And we'll do a 360 until I'm dizzy. And we'll come back to you. Because I would like to give you, at 5,800 meters, some special attention. Oh, what?
Two NTF cruisers have jumped in.
Alright, let's go after the NTF cruisers, that's fine. Oh good, he's closer.
Eliminate the fighter escort pilots. We'll deploy the SAMTIC to handle the cruisers. Those cruisers have anti-fighter beams with an effective range of 1,500 meters. Lure the escort away from the cruisers before you engage.
Is that the cruiser? You can divert engine power to shields. Oh yeah. Oh, is that what I'm doing with these keys here?
Hull integrity failing. Get me out of here, Command.
Oh, it's raining outside. I was expecting it to rain today. That's good. It'll cool down the outdoor air for me. So, wait, should I be going after the fighter escorts first? Does that ship have a weak point? Crap. Aft shield. Oh crap. Oh crap. Wait, am I still here? Did I lose my heads up display again? Shit. I honestly don't know. What button was that again? Shift O, right? Alright, got it. Okay. I thought I was dead. I literally thought I was dead when I lost. Hey, what's up, chicken? Good to see you, bud. It's been a minute. I literally thought I was already dead. Alright, shields up. We'll press the letter Q just in case that does anything. I don't feel like it does anything, but I'll try it. What's my range? What's my targeting range? Can I hit things from a kilometer away? Is that like how this works? Like, I'm like, if these are meters, I'm 2 kilometers away right now. So can I hit that from 2 kilometers away? It kind of feels like I could.
Ordnance depleted.
I did it again.
We have pulverized the Glorious.
Failed objective. Primary. Wait, I failed an objective? I thought I succeeded. We did something. We pulverized something, right? Isn't that good? Is that my ship? That's a good guy's ship, right? That's good guys, right? I hope. Or those are aliens. Wait. Did I just get incinerated in there? I thought I won, but I think I just got incinerated inside that. I can hit him from far away. I was alive. I'm not alive anymore. Alright, it's 1 o'clock 07 a.m. This is a great game called FREESPACE 2. What's up, chicken? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, this is FREESPACE 2. You know, El, Syria, and yeah, basically El and Syria have been guiding me through the game here. They've been instrumental in keeping me on track. So, you know, thank you very much, good sir. I'm sorry that I suck at the game. I'll keep working on it. So I hope that I will progress and, you know, continue to be able to, you know, make you guys proud. Hey, we got someone. Oh, cool. You know, it's funny. I turned the spam filter on today on Kick, and it looks like it didn't exactly work. Not that I was expecting it, but yes. Helene, I am good. You are not a friend. Helene is not a friend. They are trying to sell me something, but I'm good. Through. Look at that. They put emphasis. Look how funny that is. They put capital letters on through my effective guidance. I know you guys can't read the bottom of that message, but it literally just, everything's in lowercase letters except for through my effective guidance. That's funny. Kitty, very cuddly tonight. Well, that's nice. I'm sure you have a very nice kitty. How is your cat? I hope your cat's feeling better and stuff, or at least the cat that you have is feeling all right, you know. Grow your Kick channel, friend. seriously, Al. Wouldn't it be more better to capture the fighter, freighter, and the car? I don't know, man. I'm not exercising strategy tonight. Although, actually, it would be better, but maybe they know they don't have a chance of catching it alive. Maybe they're concerned that aborting action would be too risky. But to be honest, I haven't given it a lot of thought about that type of strategy tonight. You know, I've been mostly focused on staying alive, which, as you can see, you know, kind of hit or miss. Maneuvering the fighter. And working my way up so that I can properly figure out how to route my shield energy. And sometimes what I like to do is just dive into the universe, right? Dive into the game and just figure out how easy or how hard it is to operate the controls. Kind of get a feel for things, see, you know, if it comes naturally or not. And then from there, I get, you know, I try to get myself accustomed to the finer points of how to do everything. So, that's sort of what I was doing between earlier this afternoon and just now. And of course, you know, we have some, you know, documentation on screen telling us how to, you know, do this. Like on one of my million screens. Look, we got 3 screens here. We got the FREESPACE directions here, right? So, you know, I got the information I need. I got the game up here, which is not really good for next strain. I forgot to turn my chroma key on so you can see random strips of green tape on the wall. And I hear a humming noise in my headphones. That must be the game. I noticed it did that before when I was playing. But, you know, just getting a feel for it. You know what I mean? Ronnie getting ventilated. Yes, I was getting ventilated. As was my spaceship. I just opened a window. You can't see the window, but I just opened a window. But in a way, when you open a space fighter, space superiority fighter to vacuum, that is one hell of a way to get ventilated very rapidly. So like I said, those are the things I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on controls. So Surya helped me with like just realizing that I can use the numeric keypad to control things. I still got to understand it better, figure out, you know, is there a trick to diagonals? One thing I noticed is that I can rotate using the numbers 7 and 8 on the numeric keypad. So that's pretty helpful there. You know, so stuff like that. And this is important. So I noticed before I did hit something from far away. So I'll take advantage of that. I don't want to just be like blasting my blasters or lasers or whatever you call those blasters constantly. But if that works, I'll do it. Even if it's kind of a cheap move. But of course, I do want to do things in style. Shouldn't range be an issue, except not necessarily. If anything, energy weapons would have better range than missiles. The thing about missiles in space is once they accelerate, so unlike atmospheric flight, once you accelerate a missile, it'll keep moving in the direction it's propelled in. That said, it does need its reaction mass to change its direction of travel, you know? So, for example, if a missile is already going like accelerating at 5 Gs or 10 Gs of acceleration, and it has less than half of its fuel left, and it wants to make a turn, like a complete 360 turn, or go, you know, completely in reverse, you know, it has to kill its current velocity. Then it can begin imparting, you know, new velocity in the other direction using that acceleration. Why would I watch the video right now? Like I'm playing a video game.
The Kashmir conflict.
I don't even know, why are 2 nuclear powers on the brink of war? They're not. Look, honestly, nuclear war is not that big of a deal. Like whatever nuclear weapons India and Pakistan have, they're probably not as big as the American and Russian nukes. On top of that, the Russian nuke, the Tsar Bomba, is not really a threat anymore. One, it's probably the cleanest nuke ever deployed, ever tested. But the more important thing about the Tsar Bomba is, and many thermonuclear devices, they use fusion, or, you know, instead of fission. And it just so happens that the stuff that you put inside those types of atomic, those thermonuclear devices, they have a shelf life. Now, that said, these guys are relatively new to the game, so, you know, there's that. I'm not really trying to do news right now, although we've done a pretty good job avoiding politics today.
Has shaped
but
South.
I'll be honest, Chicken. I am fascinated by nukes. So I'll give this I'll hear it out, because I am fascinated by nukes. I am.
Asian geopolitics for more than 7 decades. The struggle between India and Pakistan over the territory has led to multiple...
I want to see China. Well, I don't want to see anyone go to war, but you know, I remember China and India had some you know, conflict on the, I believe, along the Himalayas, right? You know, along where their borders meet. They were having more like they were hitting each other with clubs. It's like one of the things is, you know, they didn't want to, I don't think they wanted to escalate too much, but they kind of wanted to show each other who's boss.
Wars, and the area is now one of the most militarized in the world. India and Pakistan are once again on the brink of all-out war, but to understand the present tensions, you need to go back in time. Let's rewind to 1947. This is what the map looked like when Britain partitioned its former colony. Pakistan, with a Muslim majority, was created in the west,
did they use
and India to the
partition
east, where mostly
magic?
Hindu population. War quickly followed in October. The Hindu ruler of the Muslim majority Jammu and Kashmir originally sought to
That's a joke. Partition magic is a piece of software, you know, for partitioning. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, it looks like the game looks good, I guess, but you know, a lot of new standards being set with increased prices for games, you know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of a negative, but I think it's gonna be a renaissance, or you know, it's gonna help to increase the sales for games in the realm of you know, independent games, indie games on Steam and stuff like that. I mean, I just bought a game today, a World War II fighter plane game that Slimden mentioned, for like 97 cents. It was on an 86% sale. Like, it was 86% off. You already sent one video. How are you going to send a second video? I didn't even watch the first video. Is this good? Is it good? Is it funny? Will it be more nukes? Will it be nukes in space? Because I got a video about nukes in space. That was fun to watch. Green with Envy. Just found Rock and Roll Circuses on... What? See, spam me that link. Okay, well, you don't have to spam me that link. Rip Circuses make circus great. 785 up and B left and right. 4 and 6 usually your 1. Oh wait, I feel like this is like fighter pilot slang. 785 and up should be left and right. 4 and 6 are usually yaw. Oh, I see. You tell me how the games work. 785. All right, 785 should be, well, 7 on the numeric keypad is rotate left. 8 is pitching up or down. And 9 is rotate right. 4 and 6 are pretty much yaw, like you said. Yeah, that's accurate. 1, so in this case, my 7 and 9s are taking the places of 1 and 3 for the barrel roll. So, yeah, you know, basically what you said here is pretty accurate. I don't think 1 and 3 did anything. I think 7 and 9 did something. The 5, when I was in that free rotation mode where I was rotating around the 3D model, the number 5 key automatically reset the view. I mean, look, there's just some tensions, right? So, what are they exactly fighting over? I mean, like, okay, so I know, for example, after World War II ended, there were some independence movements in India. There was, you know, the British, of course, divested themselves of a lot of their colonial possessions, for better or for worse. And, you know, just things kind of shifted a bit, right?
But when Pakistani militants invaded Kashmir, he appealed for Indian military help. The ensuing war lasted until an armistice was implemented on the 1st of January,
Pakistani
1949.
militants invaded Kashmir and they appealed for Indian help, supposedly. Oh, it is the old days.
Splitting Kashmir into 2 parts.
It is helpful to get this historical background. You guys in the chat, reference the link if you want to know the history. I'll watch it later.
Organisation behind Mumbai attacks. India has long claimed LET is used as a proxy, something Pakistan denies. It says New Delhi has failed to show any evidence of complicity. India said...
Okay, yeah, I got no time for this shit. I mean, look, if they go to war, that's between them. It's like the Israelis and the fucking, you know, both of them, those guys. Like, fuck. Got no time for it. We send too much money to fucking that place as it is. The Rolling Stones, Rock and Roll Circus. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't sharing the screen. I apologize. That's like a long video. That's kind of cool. Am I getting back? I gotta be careful about this. This might get me some copyright thingy. I have mixed attitudes on Mick Jagger. But this is a nice little flash from the past, even though he kind of looks like he's wearing lipstick. English people. Oh, that's cool. That guy looks like a jazz musician. Is that John Lennon? I only like one Beatle, and his name is George Harrison and Ringo Starr. Okay, that's 2 Beatles. And let's. Oh, she's hot. I think that's Tifa. Fight Ruby now? I don't know. I guess so. Hey, look, everyone said fight Ruby now. This is our boy Oris here. We should raid him after my show ends. Yeah, I'm gonna copy his link. I'm gonna pause the audio for now so that we don't hear that music, even though it's good music. So Wade's got. So I opened up Chicken's link, so now I have to open up Wade's link.
I started playing. Right?
I think I'm gonna eat salad.
Just
well,
for the quest.
are you gonna eat salad or are you gonna toss salad?
That's how.
No, I'm kidding. Enjoy your salad. Isn't it wonderful? Old school games can let you map pretty much whatever the hell you want to, wherever the hell, wherever the hell you want to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, very funny.
That is interesting.
I want to see you try to play this.
I think water and water stuff for farming and drinking. I guess that would be a reason to have a war, yeah.
Even if I do play a lot,
Hi from India.
I still don't
That's
see
cool.
me do well in.
By the way,
guys,
thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you for tuning in from India, by the way. I'm gonna guess that it's probably about 10 a.m. or early afternoon over there. It's a pleasure to have you. I am broadcasting live from New York, but it is not Saturday Night Live. In fact, we are way cooler than Saturday Night Live, at least the Saturday Night Live of this era. And my watch did not charge, so I'm going to plug that into a charger while I continue to blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, I met this dude, by the way. That's Twilight Linkable. He's a friend of Wade.
Take that.
I once streamed with him.
Oh, dude, nice.
Take that.
That's a wild lightsaber, though. I gotta say it like that. Oh, look at that hot German chick. She actually does pretty good history videos. I watched her once. Oh, cool. Mark D with a C is on. I'll check him out later. He's a nice fella. He does 3D printing and painting of starships. He's a pretty swell guy. He was a good friend of Clopper in times. He was like practically his partner in work, in streaming. I think so. Yeah, I just clicked on your link. I literally just watched your link right now. George and Ringo are good. Stayed with the music, avoided of the nonsense. Yeah, that's true. Poor John Lennon and him stumbling into that Yoko Ono, right? I have one more treat for you guys if you want something special. So there you go. So if you guys want to see the Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus, that was the last link that Slim Nim posted. And we're going to take a look at this second link right now. So I'm just going to drag and drop that to my right monitor. My late mother used to watch Bollywood movies like during her final years. She just, I don't know, it just kind of worked for her, She just like was sedentary sitting at home, and that was the thing, She just pick up a new Bollywood movie every now and then and, just chill out and watch it, Oddities galore. Let's see here. Am I going to see like a dead alligator jump out? It looks very serene. Is the turtle going to come out? I got a turtle. Oh, cool. Upskirt. Ew, God. Okay, good thing that that was not actually what I said it was. That would be awful. So, number one, this disturbs the animals. I mean the fish. Number two, somebody might need those rocks for something, like, I don't know, weighing down a top. Like, what is this about? Like, this is just... I mean, I get it. It's a Little House on the Prairie, right? You got the little girl. She's dressed like a character on Little House on the Prairie. Oh, no. She's not allowed to read? Or is she, like, superhuman? Can she read at, like, 1,000 miles a second? I think I see what she could do. This girl looks like one of those people who could read. You know the speed readers where you can, like, flip through a book at warp speed? Alice thought to herself. Neko Zelenke. Is that a Russian director? Na motive, Knive, likewise, Caporola. Oh, is that? No, it's Corolla, not Francis Ford Coppola. So it's a Russian or Polish movie. This is long. We're not watching this whole thing, but this is not gonna lie. Oh, cool. That is cool. A lot of Beatles on the wall. Ew. Oh my god, it's creepy. The fudge? What the hell did you just put me onto? Oh, I get it. It's an Alice in Wonderland thing. He's gonna get dressed up and go out to get tea or some crazy shit. Alright, we're done here. I am going to bookmark this. Because this is some wild shit that I may watch at work. Oh, cool. The kitten is on.
Journalism
Cool.
lab report.
This British girl is cool. She's cool. This girl is cool. She usually does charts on things. Is this the same video? There's a lot of videos. I'm about to go to bed. I'm not going to bed. I lie. Oh, UFOs. You know how to fucking get me wrapped up tighter than a wind-up toy. Wait, what does it say here? Fighter jets roar across the Pakistan border. Oh, okay, this is relevant. You know, I had a fighter jet buzz my house down at 9/11. That shit was loud. It was an F-16 Falcon. It's a single engine fighter plane, but a very loud engine for that matter. Punch, India. And all jokes aside, I hope everything's okay for everybody. I hope that nobody's near the part of the country that is war-torn or anything like that. And I hope that either a diplomatic solution is found or that either whatever country you are from wins. So I hope everyone's from India here. You know, I hope everyone who's not, like, who's in the region, I hope we don't have an Indian and a Pakistani dude here. Then I have to, like, pick sides, right? No, I'm not picking any sides, obviously. Hope you all work it out diplomatically. And if the other side is wrong, I hope you kick their asses, I guess. You know, why am I watching this? Okay, so that was not helpful at all. All I saw is like some ground footage. Some poor targeting. Okay, good. Everyone's from India here. That's good. Well, I mean, everyone's from India or someone else. Hey, let's watch something nice. I found this beautiful Japanese channel here. Look how cool this is.
実は補助艦艇の保有数自体は制限されておらず、巡洋艦は作り放題といった穴があったのです。そこで帝国海軍は強力な巡洋艦を生み出して戦艦不足を補っていくことになります。ただ、巡洋艦で艦隊を構成した場合、その巡洋艦を統率する巡洋艦も必要となり、こうして設計されたのが高岡型巡洋艦だったのです。船の形からなんとなく想像はできますが、高尾型は良好型巡洋艦の機関能力を高めた船ということになります。まあ結局、ロンドン海軍軍縮条約で巡洋艦の保有数も制限されてしまうんですけどね。 第2に、兵器の急激な進化というのも大きな理由です。先ほど発射した酸素魚雷もそうですが、四方の射程距離は 20km 以上になり、環境に高度な測距離や設備が必要とされたことも環境を大型化させる要因となりました。この2つの理由が高尾型巡洋艦の環境を浄化化が今年の
You got the Chris, what is that called? The Christmathian? It's the flower, the imperial Japanese flower they put on the front of all of their ships back then. They got a radar. They weren't really good at putting radar on everything. They didn't really embrace radar.
それでは次に割とへんてこれんな高尾の環境の設備を見ていきましょう。高尾の環境でかなり目立つ部分に顎のようなものがあるのがわかります。こちらは遮風装置と呼ばれるものです。環境の上部
That's so cute. Look at the little cute people up there. Look, see the little cute people. Look how cute that is.
特に防空式所は乗員が配置され
And I think it's just funny the glasses she's wearing are totally like 1940s, you know, like style glasses. So yeah, that's a fun channel. I subscribed to them like last week. So there you go. Is you guys gonna give me links? Yeah, it better be the last video. Did I watch this fucking video here? No, let's check.
This is one of the freakiest, coolest turtles I've ever seen.
That is a, you know, Siamese or conjoined turtle, and they sell for like fucking $2,000, I think, or like $800. And it pisses me off because it means that people going out of their way to breed turtles and they're trying to get a couple to just come out like this. You know, are they going to be happy? I don't know. I don't know if they like being like that. I genuinely don't. Like, who's the dominant turtle?
Chopsticks. Well, that's why. Chopsticks. Crazy. Red ear, slider, 1 in a billion. Chopsticks. And as healthy as can be. How old?
About a year and a half now.
Nice. What's up, buddy?
That's got to be a weird thing to be a turtle with 2 heads and not understand your existence. Like in nature, they'd probably get eaten by a bird or something. But this is my turtle right over here. This is Puffy, and this is Puffy who's climbing, you know, her enclosure there. And I had to put a divider up in the middle of the 150-gallon stock tank so that Puffy or Squirtle wouldn't go to the other side. And then over here, you can see that's Squirtle's scoot right there. That little thing up there, that's the scoot from the sister. Squirtle is on the right side of the wall. And at some point, Squirtle climbed over. A piece of her scoot shredded off, and it, like, I wouldn't even know she got out and got back in if it wasn't for the evidence. See, like, I'm holding the evidence in the video. Like, that's evidence. She got out and went back in. Yeah, no, I'm sure we don't know the whole situation. I mean, I clearly am extremely ignorant to the details of the situation. Lyrics to step back and review, we actually know, review what we actually know about the situation. And like I said, you know, I don't know shit about the situation. You know, like, the history is helpful. That does give you some relevant background, but I don't know if that helps me to understand the flare-up right now. But also, the true consequences, like, does it matter what they're having agreements about? Like, they were gonna fight about anything anyway? Like, you know, sometimes, like, you have a provocation, and sometimes it doesn't take much of a provocation if somebody really wants to go to war. I don't want to watch this shit. They'll fucking copyright my shit, dude. But thank you anyway. I appreciate it. I'm just not watching that because I am not taking a strike from Rockstar North over their crappy new game. Add me on Discord to join your live stream with friends whenever you are streaming. My Discord username is Talani. Do I know you? Do I know you? Why would I do that? Why would I mean, okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I get a lot of spam on Kick, so I apologize for my hostile attitude, Talani. I'll make note of your name, but a lot of people do get, like, malware, or they get their accounts compromised by messaging strangers on Discord, so there's a pretty high probability I won't message you, but I might add you. I might inspect your name anyway to see if you're a sketchy person or not. If you seem like a real person who's not sketchy, maybe, and I mean maybe, I will reach out to you. Because it's always nice to make friends, right? So, assuming you're acting in good faith, thank you for reaching out to me. If you're not acting in good faith, well, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt right now. But if I discover otherwise, I would have some choice words. So anyway, did Chicken give us the last video? Was that the Rockstar North game? Yeah, we're not watching that shit. we're skipping through that. Here's some screenshots. So yeah, the graphics look nice. But you know what? Fuck this shit. $100 game, I got no time for this shit. If you think about it, GTA games are not that good. You think about GTA 3, I liked it when it came out, right? But I didn't even own a PlayStation 2 at the time. But if you think about it, it's like, it's just a fucking bunch of crappy 3D models of buildings. They don't have to be very high resolution. Some textures. And then cars where all you really need to do, like if you ever download the PC version of GTA 3 and you get the vehicle editor, it's a matter of just adjusting parameters like the weight of the car or whether it's a diesel or gasoline engine, and they perform a little bit differently from each other. But you know, it's like, I mean, in fairness though, an open world can be nice. It opens up a lot of possibilities. Oh yeah, let's get that fucking chat off screen. Pardon my language. You know, opens up a lot of possibilities, right? But does it deserve as much accolades as it gets? Oh my God, there's only 2 people watching me right now. This is an affront to my vanity. Open world can be nice. I got 5 people watching now. Okay, I got 5 people watching. That's good. I just want to make sure there's some people watching me, right? You know, I pay $100 an hour to maintain a live stream, you guys know. All right, let's get the last video. So, okay, Chicken gave me his last video. Thank you, Chicken. I joke, but no, it's true. I hear that Rockstar is really giving people some strikes. Oh, yeah, that was wild. That was wild. I saw that. I was taking a shit on the toilet, or I was in my bed this morning. I forget which one I was doing, but I saw this. That happened. Here. I don't know how to play it in slow motion on here. Yeah, I don't know how to play that in slow motion, unfortunately. I'm sorry. And then the comments are nice. The comments are either saying, like, that mom knows that kid's gonna do some great shit when he grows up. So, see, he threw the bottle up out of nowhere, right? See that bottle? And it bounced off the ceiling. I can't pause it at the right time. Yo, that doesn't work. The rapid spacebar don't work. And then the frame interval, maybe this is fake. There we go. See, it's almost luck. I don't think he did it on purpose. Well, that was interesting. Where's Oris's video? I want to tune into Oris's video. I lost Oris's video, I think. Oh, here he is. All right, good. We're gonna raid Oris. All right. So thank you for the videos. Did I play a video yet, Wade? I hope I did, because I don't want to play another video. But, oh, good. This is thank you, Wade. This is the video that Wade provided. Okay, cool. Good. We're on the same page here. Yes. What Slim Nim said. Feed your cat more spinach. My turtle yawns sometimes, but I've never seen my turtle fart. But it's the cutest thing with my tortoise. When my tortoise Londo, his name is Londo, when he yawns, it's the cutest thing. It's like a little beak opens, like he makes a little wheezing sound when he yawns. Actually, when he yawns, when the turtles yawn, they just open their mouth like they just. But when a tortoise or turtle sneezes, it makes it more like very high pitched. But I don't like to hear them sneeze because I'm worried that there's dust in the air or that they're sick, and I certainly don't want them sick. So yeah, we're gonna raid Oris. But in addition to Oris, we do have other friends that we like, and I do want to point out that Chaos for You 728, he has a automated thing on his channel where he automatically promotes my shit. So we can also, if you want to do Chaos. This is Chaos for you, 728. But you got two choices. You got Chaos and you got Aurus. And I should mention that Aurus is playing Final Fantasy VII. And if you go to Aurus, I know it's a DJ raid. And with that being said, yeah, I know. That's boring, right? I hear you. It's afternoon. If you're yawning at, like, whatever time it is for you, you should take a nap. That's what Elle does. At the end of Elle's stream, she's like, click like and subscribe and click bell. I'ma take a nap. And then sometimes if I'm, like, a little groggy, I go take a nap. I'm like, gee, thanks for the idea. Now I want to take a nap. And then I'll wake up, like, at 6 p.m. and be like, oh, shit. Anyway, jokes aside, he's like potato. He likes potatoes. Okay, that's the problem right there, James. You're feeding him potatoes. That can't be, like... I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. I don't think that's cat food. Like, my turtles don't eat anything else. AI guide as to everyone. Al or AI? That's the weird thing about the word AI. With lowercase letters, it looks like the word Al. Oh yeah, I played that. All right, let's wrap it up here. So in all seriousness, I promise to improve my game. I promise to improve my fun. I don't know what fun. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's go raid Aurus or Chaos. Whoever you want to raid, guys. Your choice. You can raid anyone you want. Hell, I don't care if I didn't give you the link. You go to another channel. You tell them that it's a DJ raid. I dare you. I dare you to do it. Heck, maybe you tell me where to go. I'll go there too. I'll open up fucking 4 channels at once. All right, jokes aside. Yeah, I will work on my gaming performance here. I will work on my performance within the squadron because Elle has made me understand that if I fail on my mission during debriefing, they're going to give me hell about it. They're going to be like, you did a bad job. I'm going to be like, but I'm just a little fighter plane. How am I supposed to take out a capital ship? And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. We invested a lot of money in your training. You should have taken out that entire capital ship. So I know that if I don't practice my my fighter pilot routine, I did see that, but I mean, I don't know Big Angry Phil that well. I mean, I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link. He's all right. He had a funny stream the other day. I used to mix up Big Angry Phil with who's that other guy? There's that other guy here. Like I said, you go to Big Angry Phil, right? Even without me posting a link, go and announce it as a raid. Be like, yo, it's a DJ raid. Even if you're the only person there, that's what Wade does. He'll show up, plays. He'll be like, it's a Wade raid. And I dig it. I dig it. I do that sometimes too, so I understand. I lost Aurus's stream now. Because I really do want to tune into Aurus. He's got like my late night hangout crew. I really lost Aurus. I lost him. All right, let's get rid of the Rolling Stones. Okay, I'll bookmark the Rolling Stones. That shit was some wild hippie dippy shit. So we're going to bookmark that. And then, oh yeah, I got the Aurus link right here. I literally clicked on it myself. All right, there we go. And you can see you got that avatar. It looks like something from Hyrule. So anyway, once again, I'm going to post Aurus' link. But I don't want Aurus' link to be at the top. I want it to be at the bottom so you guys see it. That's why I'm posting it 3 times. So in all seriousness, I want to thank you guys for bearing with me while I learn how to play FREESPACE 2. During the interceding week, in between doing some tasks that I have to complete, I will make sure that I, practice and continue to train myself at being a more competent pilot. Perhaps next week I will stream some FREESPACE, or perhaps we'll do something else. Anything's possible. Maybe we'll do a little bit of this and that. Maybe I'll play a game and do something else. So stay tuned. And with that being said, if anyone has any questions, if anyone's watching on the replay, if you have any questions, comments, ideas, or concerns, please leave a comment. And for now, we shall hereby